With heavy eyelids, Frederick tiredly looks at his own reflection in the bathroom mirror as he brushes his teeth with a slightly too large brush that was probably not intended to be used this way. What would be a good name for her? It's gotta be something girly. He spits out the tasteless paste, rinsing his mouth with the cool and fresh water coming from the tap. Maybe something mythological? Nah, that's just pretentious. Taking a deep breath, he stares into his own eyes, trying to come up with something that actually fits her. Rose? He quickly dismisses the thought. Close, but not it. As he steps out of the bath, he can see his little murder kitten already lying on her little blanket nest on his bed, curled up into a ball. All done. She opens one of her free eyes, facing him, keeping the others closed. She growls tiredly. Up for a good night story? He asks, as he slips under his own blanket, carefully working his legs under her soft nest, as he leans against the wall. Rhymes. Her stubby tail wagging slowly, she crawls up into his arms, resting her head on his chest. And screechy. Oh, you want scritches? He playfully asked her. Yes, she mumbles with closed eyes, and a big yawn. Gladly. He gives her a few quality scritches behind her ears, and a quick smooch on her armoured forehead. You did great again today, especially with that kid. Proud of you, sweetie. Thank you. He continues to pet her in silence, content to take in this brief moment of calm and peace. She complains impatiently, nudging his chin. Oh, yeah, right. Story time, then. I think you will like this one, too. With the not-so-little-anymore bundle of fluff and death purring in his arms, he starts telling her the tale of Hansel and Gretel, the modern, child-friendly version. She gets close to dozing off a few times, but she actually manages to pull through this time and gets excited during parts of the story. The showdown with the evil witch is definitely one of her favourite parts, judging by her tale. And as their surroundings get more and more familiar, they finally arrive at home, where father is already waiting for them. They both jump into their father's arms and they all lived happily ever after. The end. She thanks him, licking his chin. Oh? Even better than that? Means it must have been really good then, he laughs. She nods. Was good. Happy to hear it, sweetie. Dad? She asks him, making his heart flutter at hearing her say the word for the first time. Yes? He barely suppresses a delighted squeak. What are you thinking about? Me? Oh, lots of things. And none. She halves into his face, clearly not satisfied with his obscure answer. You worried? Sighing, he concedes to the mind-reading killer machine, with direct access to his neck. Yeah, there is something I want to ask you. It's about your name. Are you happy with it? Yes. She proudly smiles, nearly scaring him to death. I think I heard a but in there. You won't give me other name? Are you really able to tell? She nods her head. Amazing. He shakes his head in disbelief, giving her a crooked grin. Can't hide anything, it seems. Yeah, I kinda want to give you a second name. A proper name, he gestures. Why? She asks him, not getting why he is so worried about such a trivial thing. Well, it's pretty simple, to be honest. Even I have multiple names. See, Frederick McLeroy is my official name, sure, but people often show their feelings towards you by giving you nicknames. And I had lots of them. Not going to tell you right now, he teases her. And while your name is just as cute as you are, I don't think it's a good name to give to strangers. Because of its cuteness. See, a cutesy name like that can also be demeaning, lower you in the eyes of others. Your name and how you are called by others has a large impact on how people see you as a person. It's a weird game of domination, I guess, if you want to think about it that way. Of course you can keep it, and it's not as bad as I just said, but it really does make a difference, especially in your case. She grumbles. You don't have to get another one if you don't want to. I see. What about a pretty and strong name then? What I've got in mind. Come on. Think, Freddy, think. What would be a good name? He looks into her eyes, and the most important thing in his world. How about... I've got an idea. Want to hear it? Yes. You don't have to accept it if you think it's bad, alright? I can try and come up with other ones, but how about... Luna? Luna? It means moon in a very old language. It stands for beauty and eternity. Luna, she repeats with starry eyes. You like it? Back home there is a species of predators that are a bit like you, and they are often associated with the moon. We call them wolves. They have been at our side since before our civilization even really began. Their offspring is called dogs, and we call them our best friends. Luna. Happy name. Well then, Luna it is. Nice to meet you, Luna. He hugs her, giving her a long smooch behind the ear. She asks, a slight sense of worry leaking through. Of course you're still my little bubbly.